Chapter 13, Thinking Upstream, Nurturing a Conceptual Understanding of the Societal Context of Health Behavior by Patricia G. Butterfield. The chapter discusses the issue of nursing's reliance on theories that define nursing practice in terms of individual relationships and the inability to promote health through population-based interventions. The premise of this chapter relates that nursing should focus less on short-term, individual-based interventions and more on modifying economic, political, and environmental factors that can improve the health of populations. The author mentions three theoretic approaches to nursing care: the health belief model, Miliau's framework for prevention, and the critical social theory. The health belief model is influenced by Lewin and surmises that a person's activities are guided by attraction to the positive and avoidance of the negative. The nurse's focus is on interventions designed to modify the client's distorted perceptions. This model does not place importance on the nurse to reduce or eliminate patient barriers. The second theoretic approach, Miliau's framework for prevention, examines nursing opportunities for population-level interventions. Miliau maintains that patient choices are shaped by policies at governmental or institutional levels. Miliau surmises that health-promoting choices need to be more convenient than health-damaging options if a population is to improve health status. The last theory discussed is the critical social theory. The critical social theory believes that life is structured by social meanings that are determined through social domination. The theory suggests that each individual is responsible for creating conditions where all people are able to speak freely and generate unique ideas that upset the status quo. The exploration of society, traditions, and roles may allow patients to reach their full potential. All theories discussed in Chapter 13 address nursing perspectives from a societal overview. Chapter 14, Environmental Paradigms, Moving Toward an Ecocentric Perspective by Dorothy Kleffel. Three main environmental paradigms are discussed throughout Chapter 14: the egocentric approach, the homocentric approach, and the ecocentric approach. The egocentric approach centers around what is best for the individual, centers around the theory of what is best for the individual is also best for society, and is the dominant Western view. The homocentric approach revolves around making decisions that will do the greatest good for the greatest number of people, typically used in public health nursing. The ecocentric approach, and the approach the author believes the nursing profession should move toward, surmises that the whole is greater than the sum of the parts, and humans and non-humans are one within the cosmos. This approach includes traditional Eastern and Native American philosophies. The author believes that the ecocentric approach will empower nurses to move beyond their local practices and align with other disciplines to address worldwide environmental issues affecting the earth and humankind. Chapter 15, Nursing Science, The Transformation of Practice by Rosemary Rizzo-Parse. Chapter 15 gives explanations as to why nursing should be a basic science instead of the common stance of nursing as an applied science. The author proposes that nursing is a discipline within a specialized body of knowledge that unifies the human universe health process. The author focuses on the human becoming school of thought paradigm in which the term community refers to the universe of human connectedness through multiple modalities. Setting can entail a physical location or the context of a communication. And reporting details means that a person's description of personal experiences, situations, and aspirations at a particular moment in time are detailed. The basis of the science of nursing should respect the patient's views and abide by their wishes, meaning that a nurse should not force a standardized care plan on them. The author mentions the human becoming theory, in which people choose health in a mutual process with the universe, following their own priorities and believing that only they can change their patterns of health as their views change. The author surmises that nursing science can be enhanced and recognized as a discipline through practice guided by human becoming school of thought.